Yo, what up is Don?
Seemingly here. The CP3.12, it's $100. You get really nice flying it, and it's only $100. Is it a good performer? Because it is cheap and
it's a signature.
And it is a signature, and it's a Jordan. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Jordan.
So is it a good shoe? We'll find out right now. If you guys want to cop, we'll leave a link in the description box. Let's get it started off with the traction. You have, it's not dual densities, but you have like a pod, little pod system here in the forefoot area. And then the rest, this red part is more of a wave bone, and inside the pod is herringbone. I'm not sure, is this like the size of the zoom unit, or why did they do this?
I know, that's interesting.
What I was thinking, right?
Because sometimes when they do that, it's because that's the shape of the zoom unit.
Exactly, but that's not how it feels like. It just feels more like a rectangular, like a longer rectangular zoom unit to me. But anyways, we'll get into cushion, but traction is really nice.
Yeah.
Really, really good. It's very good bite. It does pick up a little bit of dust, so be careful of that. Like, it's an easy wipe. Like, it's not super easy where it's just like this, but I just had kind of like had to wipe it off a little bit, and then it's good to go. Wipe it a couple of times.
Pretty squeaky.
Pretty damn squeaky. Also, if you let the dust build up too much, though, is when it gets a little dangerous. So just be careful on that. Just if you constantly wipe, you're gonna be good on dust. But if you don't, then you can slip out, and it can be a little dangerous. But it's not a huge deal. And so dust is pretty good. Clean court. Amazing, very good stop, squeaky, and also durability in outdoor use should be very good as well.
Yeah, it looks like a decent outdoor traction, especially like where most of the durability needs to be, which is like in the forefoot, exactly. And that's where they have this like pretty large, thick, strong herringbone.
Yep. Which
isn't bad, should be good for outdoor use, especially it's for a cheap shoe. That's always nice to see.
Yeah, and there's really no like fraying or anything. They made it really, really well. So traction. Very, very good. Just you're gonna be wiping a little bit on dust. Moving on to the cushion. So the cushion, this is the reason why I don't really care too much on tech as much when it comes to cushions, because this is just Phylon or whatever it is, and it's super nice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they can make Phylon super thick. They can make React, you know, a core or something, but they still say it's React, but it can be shit, you know, or it can be really nice. So I'm just gonna tell you guys how it feels, and it feels incredible, especially in the heel, man. Like, when you look at the video, there's not a lot of compression, but like underneath my heel, it's like super soft and like very plush, and it feels like it's digging into the soft Phylon. And in the heel, especially for impact protection, heel strikes, hard impact landings, it's great. There is a zoom unit in the forefoot, but it's not crazy. I can't really feel it as much as like the PG3s. It's really, really like thin. I can't really feel much of a bounce. You know, it's a very weak bounce, I would say, in the forefoot for me.
Yeah, the whole cushion really isn't too bouncy.
No.
But it's really good with impact protection.
Yes.
While still getting like a ton of cord feel.
Yep.
Which is really cool.
Yeah, so great cushion overall. I mean, like, I really like the foam. The zoom isn't as bouncy as I would have liked it. I don't like it too bouncy, but it's not crazy.
They did like the opposite of making like a chunky heel.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of like that.
Exactly.
Like, the heel to toe transition is really nice, and it feels super minimal in the heel.
Exactly.
While still having like good impact protection.
Yeah, and then they have this little rounded shape as well here in the heel, so it's not like clunky. So cushion, very nice. Yes. Also, moving on to the materials is very, very nice. Like, one of the nicest like fly knit materials I've ever felt. Not only just on like a budget shoe, but also like ever.
Yeah,
you know?
Even like for like casual shoes and stuff. Like, it feels like you're wearing, you know, almost like a prime knit or like a very nice like epic React knit or something, you know. So it's plush. You feel it on your foot. I mean, it's not just one of these materials where it looks nice and you put it on your foot and you can't tell what it is.
Yeah.
You feel it on your toes.
Yeah, definitely.
Stretchy knit, you know.
Yeah, it's like kind of stretchy, but there is an underlying material, and it's like kind of a leather material or something like that. If you look, see that here on the lateral side. So it kind of helps to keep it like not as stretchy, but yeah, it's super soft and feels great and cozy on foot. And I remember, like, you know, the Kobe 9s and like the what else was flying it. But like the Kobe 9 was like nice, but it was like really glued down, so it kind of felt stiff. This, not at all. It doesn't feel glued down at all. It just feels great, premium. There, obviously, it's really cheap. It's $100, so they have to balance out exactly, cut corners and stuff. And they did that by putting real shit materials here on the medial side and also in the heel. It's like a really cheap material that you'd find on like $70 shoes. But
synthetic suede,
yeah,
I would say, in the heel, and it's just real synthetic, real fake feeling. Yeah. Also on the tongue, there's some like neoprene or like textile with some mesh. Also, and then the little touch of just that same shit synthetic leather.
Exactly. I'm not mad at that though. You know, like
no.
In the toe is where you really feel the materials. Like on the medial side and in the ankle, you don't really feel it. No. You know what I'm saying? So, materials, great choice. Feels awesome, supportive, thin, soft, and all that, comfortable. So materials are A+, A+.
Also, the insole is pretty thick.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like pretty thick, nice ortholite, kind of memory foam-ish type of vibe.
Exactly.
And that's definitely nice for just step-in comfort.
Yeah. All right. Moving on to the fit. So the fit, it runs slightly long.
Yeah, barely long.
Yeah. So I went true to size, and there is a little bit of length. So I'm not sure how it would have fit my foot if I went down half a size. But width-wise, for me, it was good. And more on like the normal width, slightly narrow.
I went down half a size, and it's pretty close.
Oh, width-wise?
Yeah. Length.
Oh, length-wise. Oh, okay,
yeah, it's pretty close length-wise.
How was it width-wise for you?
It was pretty good.
Since you have a narrow
I have a super narrow foot, and it was pretty snug, so I'd say it's a little narrow.
It's a little narrow? Yeah, right. It's like normal / slightly narrow
right.
and a little long. So depending on how you like your shoe to fit, because we like to have it really tight, and I know some of my friends, they like to go literally like up, one size up.
There's a lot of people like that because they don't like any rubbing on their toe at all, so, which I understand that,
Exactly. So, whatever you want. But fit was great, and also the Flyknit being like slightly stretchy and like kind of snug in the toe area, kind of stretches over your foot and the toe, and that felt really nice as well. Also, you have this customizable lacing system here on the medial side, and there's nothing on the lateral. It's just on the medial side. And I don't know, man. You know how the LeBron 16 had that?
Yeah.
But it was all of the eyelets you can change it. This one is only kind of like in the midfoot area.
Yeah, it's just one extra row on the medial side.
And it's only for 3 eyelets here.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I didn't really notice that big of a difference. Like if I really try to tighten it and really try to like feel which one was tighter, it kind of worked. But when you're playing and stuff, I didn't think it was that big of a difference. So now I feel like this is more of kind of like a gimmick. Sometimes it works on shoes, and I guess sometimes it doesn't. But it's still like good. Fit is nice, easy to put on and stuff. So fit was great.
Yeah, support and lockdown.
Great.
Really no issues, and especially with this stretchy knit, you would hope that it would be strong enough, and it is because they have that underlayer. Also, this thing feels super low.
Yeah.
Like it's a there's no ankle restriction, which actually feels nice. You get a ton of ankle mobility, and nothing's even rubbing on your ankle too much, which is super nice. Other than that, there are really no issues. Yeah. Lateral containment is good. I mean, somewhat wide. There's a slight outrigger.
Yeah, slight outrigger.
Nothing crazy, but so you have a decently wide base.
Yeah, so I feel like if you need crazy support and stuff, it's adequate enough, Yeah. All right, moving on to the weight.
12.5?
Yes, 12.5 ounces.
Really?
Yeah. 12,
I didn't look.
12.49.
That's crazy.
This guy's a fucking living, scale. But yeah, so that's average for me. Average for my size. So it's obviously probably average weight.
Yeah.
But it feels pretty light and minimal, dude.
Super light, super minimal.
Yeah.
I was, which is, that's big for me, especially I got a big ass foot. Anybody with a big foot. Or anybody who just likes a minimal feel.
I feel like that's like everyone.
Everyone. Why would you not want that?
Why would you want like a big bulky ass shoe, right? Unless support is a thing, but like you can also get support on light minimal shoes as well. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, light and minimal. It feels very responsive, and you feel quick when you have this shoe on. Step-in comfort, casual use if you're just walking around. Very comfortable shoe. The Flyknit helps a lot as well. And that feels great on foot. The Phylon is also really soft. So if you're walking around, stepping around, your feet are gonna be very comfortable.
And that insole doesn't hurt either.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not nuts, but it's thick enough to just give you a little bit of extra comfort.
Yep. All right, moving on to the durability. Seems like it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
You know, like the Flyknit feels premium and like it doesn't feel flimsy or anything like that. You know, even though it is pretty thin, and it feels like it's gonna last a pretty long time. So.
And one of the main things too is the outsole seems pretty durable,
exactly.
which is big.
Yep.
So.
All right, ventilation. Ventilation was okay. Not the best ventilated shoe, and not the worst. There's obviously no ventilation hole, so you're not gonna like feel any air going into the shoe, but it's not like fused or anything, so it does wick away the moisture.
Yeah.
So it's like it's okay. It's pretty good ventilation, you know, just because of that.
Aesthetics.
I mean,
it just looks like a little too. I know it's a budget shoe.
It looks like a $70 shoe.
Yeah, but it looks a little too budget.
Yeah, exactly. They should have changed the materials here in the back or something, you know.
Yeah. But it's not like as far as just the silhouette, it's pretty like basic.
Yeah.
There's really not much to hate,
Mm-hmm.
right? Unless you maybe just hate CP. But yeah, let us know what you guys think of this shoe aesthetically.
Alright, wrapping things up, not only is this a great performer, but you can get this shoe for $100 freaking, which is a really, really good price. Very competitive price as well.
Yeah.
And if you're looking to save money or you're just looking to get a really good shoe, then go ahead and cop. 100%, this is top tier performer right here. The only thing that kind of sucked is that I needed to wipe a good amount. You know, like it was a little dangerous once I let the dust kind of build up. But other than that, everything about this shoe is amazing. I guess the only thing that would keep someone from getting this is maybe the aesthetics.
Yeah, that's my thing. I mean, I like to have a decent looking shoe, but yeah, a lot of people are pretty big on aesthetics, which is understandable.
Yeah.
But if you're hooping and you really want a good hoop shoe and that's all you really care about, it's a go.
Exactly. So 100% Soul Brothers approved. If you guys want to cop, we'll leave a link in the description box. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Peace.